the day when 156,000 soldiers launched an assault together in a single night. And Germany still thought it was just a ruse, even before a single soldier had set foot on the beach. The Allies had been deceiving Germany with tricks for months. They created an entire fake army, complete with tanks, vehicles, and military camps, but everything was made out of rubber. Then they put General Patton, the commander the Germans feared most, in charge of that fake army. The Germans watched through reconnaissance planes and saw a massive army stationed opposite the Dover Strait, so they were convinced that the invasion would happen at Pas-de-Calais, not Normandy. That was the trap. June 1944, the planned date for the invasion, but the weather was terrible. Storms battered the English Channel with high waves, heavy rain, and strong winds. General Dwight Eisenhower sat listening to the weather reports, and then the meteorologist said there would be a small window of good weather on the 6th. If they didn't invade now, they'd have to wait another 2 weeks, and the secret might leak. Eisenhower simply said, "Okay, we'll go." That was it. The fate of the World War was decided before dawn on June 6, 1944, as tens of thousands of Allied soldiers parachuted into the darkness. Many landed in the wrong place. Some drowned in fields that the Germans had deliberately flooded. Some groups survived with only 2 or 3 people, forced to fight alone in enemy territory. But this actually confused the Germans even more, because the fighting broke out everywhere, making it impossible to tell where the main attack was centered. 6:30 in the morning. Hundreds of landing craft headed toward the shore at 5 beaches simultaneously. At Utah Beach, the American troops landed at the wrong spot, but it turned out to be lucky because the defenses there were lighter. They suffered the fewest casualties. Gold, Juno, and Sword, British and Canadian forces faced resistance, suffered losses, but managed to capture the beaches as planned. Omaha, the beach of death. This was the worst beach of all. The Germans had machine guns set up on the cliffs, looking down and able to see every American soldier as soon as the landing craft doors opened. The machine guns fired immediately. Many died before they even reached the beach. In the first 2 hours, the Americans lost over 2,000 men, but they did not retreat. One by one, unit by unit, they climbed the cliffs and attacked from the flanks until the Germans were defeated. By the end of June 6, 1944, more than 156,000 Allied soldiers had successfully set foot on French soil. The Germans still believed this was just a deception and continued to wait for the real invasion at Pas-de-Calais. Hitler refused to release his reserve forces because he was afraid of losing ground elsewhere. It was that confusion which led to the success of Operation Overlord. It wasn't just manpower, but victory was achieved with intelligence first. If it weren't for these deceptions, history might have been written very differently. What do you think would have happened if the Germans had known in advance? Feel free to leave your comments below. And if you want to know how the Allies continued their advance through Europe all the way to Berlin, hit follow and stay tuned.